Hey friends, Mama Hofmann here. So I got, oh, she's coming after me. I got a tripod clip today to put my phone on. So hopefully that's gonna help. I'm guessing though that most of what I wanna do is gonna be really low to the floor because I sit on the floor a lot with my Fosters. She's all over my feet. But I didn't show you this part about my room. This is the coolest thing ever. My husband is very, very, very involved in my foster activity. Thank God. And so I talked him into putting a screen door in here one time. So I love it because if I'm home, I'll leave it open so that she can see what's going on out here because she's curious. The other day I was sitting on the couch and the door was closed and she was pushing her paws and making the screen door open just a little bit. And I kept thinking, is there a ghost in here? This is really strange. But it was her. She was pushing the door open. So I open it sometimes so she can see what's going on. When the kittens are born and they're tiny, it'll be closed all the time because I don't want any other germs in here. You have to keep your hands washed and everything all the time. So I can lock myself in here and I can lock it from the outside also, which is really nice. I've enjoyed having it. So I'm assuming I'm gonna have to really break this camera down because it's got it'll, sorry about that. It'll go all the way down to the floor. She's eating right now. Oh, also, another thing I was gonna tell everyone is all of the videos that are numbered are the ones that are about fostering. The ones that, I put one on today about my crew because I want you guys to know about my other animals. I've got a lot of great animals, and I forgot to mention the other day when I talked about why I foster. This was a huge reason. I was at a fundraiser for a shelter one time, and I was telling a girl, gosh, I really love cats. I would really like to take more in, but I spent it was actually $900. I think I told my husband it was $800. I spent $900 on a kitten that I didn't even keep. It had a problem with its bladder. And so I was like, I can't ever do that again. So, I mean, I'd paid, a couple hundred, 300 for kittens that I took in, but I was like, I can't rescue as many. I can't help as much as I want to with that burden. So when you rescue through an agency or a shelter, they're going to provide you with food. They're going to provide you with litter. Although I usually pass on the litter because they use the non-clumping litter. And I like the clumping litter, except when, I'll go over this, when the kittens are born, you don't start them out with clumping litter because they're too small. But anyway, I don't mind spending money on litter. So they give you wet food, they give you dry food, they'll give you bedding, they'll give you toys, they'll give you all kinds of stuff. So it's not a cost to you. If one of them gets sick, you're gonna take it back to their vet, whoever the agency or the shelter uses. So you won't be out $900, $800 if my husband asks you. So that was another big reason why I was like, oh, well, gee, if I can do this, then I am all in. Oh, I'm sorry. I almost stepped on your tail. So all the videos are going to be numbered that have to do with fosters. The other ones I'm just going to throw out there because I like to share other things too. The woman that had her, I thought she lived in an apartment complex. She didn't. She lived in a house that she rented. Really wanted to take her in, but she couldn't because her lease agreement, there was a limit on pets and she had already reached that limit. So just to clarify that, I thought she was from an apartment complex and she wasn't. She was from a neighborhood. So she gave me a lot of insight today about, she really loved her dog and liked to terrorize her dog a little bit, have fun, So I was glad to have that information. Mary, if you're watching, I really appreciate all the extra information. That really helps me out a lot. So I don't know when she's gonna have these babies. I'm dying, y'all. I'm dying. I want them to come right now. So I'm gonna keep setting up in here while she's cleaning herself. And if anybody wants to start taking bets, how many do you think she's gonna have and when do you think she's gonna have them? I'm betting, I'm not gonna bet, but I think she's gonna have 3 kittens on February 1st. That's my birthday. So that would be super cool. So that's what I think. What do you think?